Wrong one. These are the wrong. What's up? Did you see that? I was like an amateur. I was like pressing all kinds of different buttons.
That's like literally me every day in teaching. I'm like, this slide. Oh, wait, no, not that one. This one. Sorry, guys.
Welcome to Wednesday Warriors. We are your favorite geeky pop culture news spot. Where whatever. I threw myself off because I pressed the wrong buttons. But anyway, how's it going, everybody? Good. My name is Joey Galvez, and this is my pal Ambrosia, and we are your Wednesday Warriors.
Hi.
Thank you, and welcome to another episode. We welcome you guys hanging out with us here live on all kinds of crazy cool stuff right here from the Geek Collective. Ambrosia, it's been another week since we talked. I want to know. And it's you're coming to an end for one of your first weeks of school, going back to school. So I want to know a little bit how are you doing?
I'll tell you at the end of the week.
Okay.
I forgot. I don't know what it was. How exhausting it is. I don't know if it's because like last year we started off remote, so
Mhm.
like prepping for our classrooms, like all the meetings and everything
Yeah.
were a little different
Okay.
versus now I've been in my class for like the past 2 weeks just getting everything together. And then today was the first day we had students back, and
Oh,
that
so
was
good.
amazing
Okay.
because you definitely remember like uh why you're tired, like you give all of your energy to them. And they're just like the sweetest. Like I have 6th, 7th, and 8th grade,
Okay.
and my 6th graders are just like the cutest little ones, and then my 7th and 8th graders are just wonderful too. And so it's wonderful. But I'm gonna have to find like some sort of like caffeine during like midday because like I'm great, energized, ready to go, and then come like 1 o'clock, it's nap time.
So do you find that you have slipped out of your routine a little bit? Oh man, so how
Ver
do you
Well, because when we were remote, I could take a nap on lunch on my couch,
there
and
you
no
go.
one would ever know. I can't do that anymore. So I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet, but stay tuned.
Stay tuned. All right. So, I actually did something really cool this weekend with my son. We rewatched Guardians of the Galaxy from number one
Oh,
and volume two, and we had such a blast. It was so cool. And I actually, hey, what's going on? It's our pal Milt. Hey, who's Milton? How's it going, dude? He said, "Happy Wednesday, you Warriors." Thanks for hanging out, dude. Milt had a blast because over the weekend we had MegaCon out in Florida, one of the first
ooh.
cons that came back since we kind of shut down everything. So I don't know if Milt is available, dude, but if you are available, you want to come and jump in and talk to us, dude, you are more than welcome to. I can send you a link. But so that happened, and then I actually started watching Titans season 3, and
Oh, how is that?
I don't know why nobody's talking about Titans season 3 right now, but it's freaking awesome. Like
Really?
I watched season 1, and I was real iffy about Titans Together because that was a big huge controversy when everybody was talking about how Dick Grayson said "F you Batman" or whatever. So
I didn't know that,
yeah, it was
but
huge. It was huge. But Titans season 3 is pretty cool. And I'm gonna tell the truth here. I skipped season 2 because I was like, okay, season 1. I watched the first episode of season 2, and then I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna stick around.
really?
Yeah, but then I skipped like I skipped completely season 2 and then went to season 3, and I caught up in the first episode, and I'm like, cool, I'm back up to speed. And I'm all in on season 3 though. I'm there for
Ooh.
every episode. I've already binged watched the 3 episodes that are already out, and they drop on Thursdays. I'm ready for next this week's coming out tomorrow. Dude, it's so good.
You know what I love? I love that they are like they're not just putting everything out there for us to binge, like like complete seasons. I like that they are bringing back like the waiting once a week
Oh
thing.
yeah. Yeah.
I think that's something that like a lot of the younger generations haven't really had to like have that anticipation of waiting next week for the next episode. They're just used to
Mhm.
like binging the whole season.
You know, I really love to binge because I like what I did. I watched 3 episodes in like one sitting when I had some time, and I was cool. I was like, oh yeah, cool. I'm one of those people who really love to binge.
Yeah.
Give me a whole season and I'll binge the heck out of it, and I'll even watch it twice. But I do like when they drop like 2 or 3 at once, and then get you up to speed, and you can like stretch it out a little bit. Then they start dropping weekly. Yeah, I do like that they're doing it again because it gives you that anticipation to like, ooh, I want to watch that next week. I got to sit down and I got to schedule my time to watch.
Yeah, you have to schedule it, which is it was cool
Yeah,
because I remember when like The Mandalorian like first came out and it was like Fridays.
yeah,
And same with like WandaVision. You're like, all right, Friday nights, like we
yeah.
have a date.
Right.
This is what we're doing.
Exactly, exactly. So anyway, we had a blast doing all that stuff, and I watched Titans and all that stuff, and we watched volume 2 and number 1, and my son liked it. He's ready for volume 3. But speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy volume 3, did you hear some of the speculation that's been going on surrounding this right now?
No,
No. Okay,
no.
I'm gonna pull up my captions here because I actually was but I gotta find it and see where I put it at exactly. Maybe I didn't make one. Did I not make one?
Mm.
Oh, dude, I didn't make one. Anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy. So we got James Gunn and Dave Bautista. They are no longer going to be doing any more Guardians of the Galaxy after Volume 3. Have you heard this?
No. I
Okay,
think I've heard like briefly about it,
yeah,
but I didn't you know how there's always like rumors and everything, and so I
yeah.
always like so is this confirmed?
It's I don't know how much of it's confirmed, but it is one of those things where they said that they are not going to be doing it anymore. Batista's already said that he's doesn't want to do superheroes, but then he kind of backtracked and said that he's all down to do a Bane. Um, Let me show you something. I have a little video. I hope you guys
Okay.
can see this real quick because I kind of threw something out there, and I want you guys to see
Ooh.
this really quick and talk about it. Maybe it'll give you guys a little bit of a visual. We'll see what that is about. Batista and James Gunn have come out and said that they're not going to do any more Guardians movies after Volume 3. And people are speculating that Dave Batista might be the next one up on the chopping block. What do you think? Okay, Ambrosia.
Well, I think
Question that
was
I
it
posed there. What do you think if because Dave Batista and James Gunn said that they're not going to be doing any more Guardians movies after Volume 3, do you think that Drax is going to be killed off?
I don't actually that would be I hate to say like a good, but I think it would be a very emotional. I could see him and Mantis like having this like connection and then him dying. It's gonna be some like sacrificial type thing. I know it.
You think
But
so?
oh, ooh, that's who in Suicide Squad. I forgot Wandu. Is that yeah, Yondu. Yondu.
Yondu?
Yondu. Yondu was in Suicide Squad. I forgot. Remember
Yeah.
how we were talking about like Marvel and DC working for one and
Oh yeah, the Michael Rooker was in that. Yep.
Yep.
Um,
But, like, because I think it was on here that we were talking about that Batista was talking about how hard it is for him to, like, stay fit for
mhm.
Drax and everything, and, like,
Yeah,
and being shirtless for, like, an entire movie or yeah, so I know he talked about that, but it'd be interesting
yeah.
for him to choose Bane afterwards because isn't that,
So
like, a s
so this is the funny thing here. I posted that on TikTok, and the reason why I bring this up is because that one blew up, and all kinds of people were asking questions and talking and amongst each other and all this stuff. And one of the big, huge conversations that were happening there in the feed was that Dave Batista has said that he doesn't want to do any more superhero movies for exactly what you were saying there. He's tired of doing all that stuff. His physique alone, he's getting older. That's what we heard, right? But then
right.
there's also been rumors stating that he actually came out and told somebody. I actually had the article when I was doing the research, and I don't have it in front of me now. Um, but I'll probably post it on our social media and all that stuff later on. But he did say that in the article he did say that he wouldn't mind. He would do Bane, the character Bane, justice, and his Bane would not be anything he said, and no, he doesn't want to disrespect, Tom Hardy's Bane or anything, but he did say and that was brilliant. He said, but he would do the story justice. He would do something completely different and give him kind of a different spin on it. And I was thinking about that. He would say that Bane would be extremely smart, and nobody could ever kind of get one up on him. But like if you think about that, they did a run in Batman a while back, where that whole Bane run and everything, and Bane was sending all kinds of crazy people after Batman, and nobody could figure it out. And eventually, they had this really cool cover of Bane sitting on the mound of skulls, right? And that was such a cool storyline. Like that, I want to see that Bane.
Okay, also, it kinda makes sense because it's kind of the opposite of what Drax is. Like,
Yeah,
Drax
yeah,
comes across as kind of, like, dumb and okay, like okay, not dumb, but, like, not the smartest crayon in the box, and he, is just, like, funny, and he's, like, more of a
naive.
hero yeah, versus, like, Bane is very opposite
Yeah, yeah.
of what Drax is.
I do like that. So in the same feed, there was a handful of people who were, obviously we get people who are naysayers, and they were kind of bashing on him, and they particularly didn't like his acting. But I was actually rewatching in volume 2. I think he did a whole lot better in volume 2 than he did in volume 1, and he did such a good job with it. And I think he's an excellent actor. I think he can do really great things if anybody, if you have practice and you are really good at your craft, you will eventually be very well at what you do, right? So,
No, I agree, and so, I'm sad for James Gunn because I mean, he's shown how good his like, he turned the Suicide Squad around,
oh yeah.
um, and so I'm sad to see him go, but at the same time, I get it, like, I mean, Disney really didn't have his back.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens from here, right? I'm excited. I would really love. Okay, so if you were to cast him in any other role other than Bane,
Oh,
where would you put him? What would you do with him? If he was going to be in another, some people are saying Kilowog, or I don't know if they said Kilowog. I think they said something along those lines. I'm just like, Bane would be
mm,
the perfect role for him. I don't know if you guys are whoever's watching out there right now, if you guys have any ideas of where you would put him, or if any other, what would you guys like to see? Um,
ooh, that's a
yeah,
good question.
that's a really hard one to
Yeah,
answer.
um, also, like, I kind of hope because he kind of reminds me a lot of The Rock,
Okay,
and,
yeah,
um, as much as, like, I love watching, because I feel like I've seen this, before where we have, like, The Rock and Vin Diesel, like, who are, like, these buff guys, and then they do these,
yeah.
like, movies like The Pacifier and, uh, what is
The
the
Tooth Fairy,
movie Yes,
where the
yeah,
Rock did the Tooth Fairy,
yeah, and then he, like, did another one where, like, yeah, maybe it was The Tooth Fairy, where he was, like, yeah, that's the
the
one
football guy, and yeah, the
yeah,
little girl.
yep,
Yeah,
but then, like, he was really good in, like, the Jungle Cruise one. But, like,
I have
I don't
not
know,
seen that one yet. Is it really good?
it's really good. I liked it.
Okay.
Surprisingly,
So
I
did you see
really
it in
liked
the
it.
theaters or did you pay for it for on Disney?
I saw it in the theaters.
Okay, okay. So
Um,
so would you say that it would be worth going see it in the theater, or would it be better for me to watch it at home with my
I
family?
think at home with the family.
Okay.
I saw that one
Worth the 30
at
bucks?
hmm?
Is it worth $30?
For a whole family, yeah. Because
Okay.
okay, here's the thing though, because I saw it at, the Alamo Drafthouse, and I've never been there before.
Cool.
Have you been? I've never been there before, and,
I've never been. We have some here. I've never been, but a handful of people love it.
see, I know because my friend is like a movie guru, and like she was like, "We have to go," and I didn't really like. I don't know. I preferred an AMC or like a traditional
Okay.
movie theater. Um, Maybe it's because it's too uppity for me. Maybe I just don't fit in with all those like cool movie critics. But I could tell you that I spent $30 alone on like food, and it was mediocre.
Oh yeah, we have one that's here, and it's out in Scottsdale, and it's really cool. And I thought the same thing first time that I got there. I was like, because I did the whole AMC one where you sit down, you eat, and all that stuff, or whatever, the dine-in one,
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, cool. Um, but it was just like, it's just like it was like eating at Hooters or something.
yeah.
You
It
know what I
was
mean?
just
It's all
like
that same kind of food. Um,
yes, and I wasn't. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who go to the movie theaters go for like the popcorn and
yeah,
like the
yeah.
drinks and like the pretzels, and that's
Mhm.
like they did have popcorn, but it was not like the
They had to
super
they
bad
had to throw
buttery
their spin on it, didn't they?
Yes, and then it comes in, like, this little, like, metal bowl,
Oh,
and
yeah, and you're
I
like, "This is not enough."
right, and then they give you, like, your drinks are, like, this big, and then maybe I don't know,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
I think that's a good environment when you've already seen the movie, right? Because obviously, I don't know if anybody's out there who's been there in a place that this like this. You have the people coming in and waiting on you, and they're kind of going in front and crossing people's paths in front of them, and ducking down, and you got to whisper to them, and the lights are a bit up because they have to see to carry the food, and so it's a different kind of environment. It's good to go, like, maybe take your wife or your husband or your significant other, on a date night when you guys have already seen the movie a million times. It's a good little spot to do something like that. But a really cool blockbuster that you actually want to retain the information, not gonna happen.
right, because then, like, I realized that I'm not paying attention because I'm so busy, like, reading the menu,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, wait, what did I just miss?" But then even at that, I like to talk and eat, um
Yeah, me too.
like, "Hey, let me have some of your, like I wanna try some of yours, you can try
Yep.
some of mine." It's
Uh-huh.
really awkward doing it. I was like, "Can I
Yeah.
have some of your chicken tenders?"
See, my wife already I know you guys probably already have this kind of thing down where I already know that anything that I order, if there's like two or three things that I order on a menu that is like that. And
Ooh, what is
I
it?
know I know that my wife is gonna ask for half of it at least. The three
That's just
things. So it's like, so I always go like, all right, should I stray from these three things because I want to be greedy and keep my food and not share with her, or do I share with her tonight?
it's the worst, we're the worst. Those are some of the like, my husband and I, we don't fight very often, but when we do, it's because of some reason like this. Like, he'll be like, "Do you want your own fries?" And I was like, "No." And then I end up eating half of his, and yeah. But, I saw that, there is a meme that was like, "Men, should have, like, the girlfriend or wife plus." So, like, you get, like, a handful more of fries or, like, extra food because we
Yeah.
end up eating it.
By the way, I gotta tell everybody there, Milton, get back to work. Just saying, you know what I'm talking about. Get back to work. Anyway, he knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I love those kinds of environments. Like I said, it's a different kind of thing, and you have to. I feel you have to have already seen the movie at least once.
Yeah, you definitely have to, well, yeah, you definitely they're very, like, serious too because they lock the doors, like, they lock you if you're late for the movie, they won't let you in.
Oh yeah,
Uh
some of them they do, yeah, because and then they you also have to like the first few minutes of the movie they cut everything off and you can't order anymore.
oh,
Uh,
they didn't do that here, which maybe I would have liked more,
yeah,
but,
okay.
um, yeah, but even at that, I was like, "But am I allowed to go to the bathroom if they lock the doors?"
They locked the doors. They locked you in.
They did.
Hey, did you hear some? We got some really cool news in the world of. Hold on, do I have any more? I want to see. Do I have any more Marvel Disney? No, I don't think I
I
have
feel
any
like
more.
this week was kind of, like, quiet for
It kind of was,
big
but
stuff.
there was still kind of a lot, but not really. I don't know if that makes sense. But
Sure.
hey, are you a fan of Cobra Kai?
I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't watched it? Oh, but you've
No.
seen but you okay,
I
okay,
know what it's
hold on.
about.
We're even gonna fake this for everybody, so I'm gonna ask
Okay.
again, you're gonna okay.
Like,
Hey
super excited.
yeah, yeah, it's super
Okay.
Ambrosia, have you seen Cobra Kai?
Oh my gosh, yes!
Are you a super fan? Because I know
I
you are.
I am,
Well,
I
I
loved it
know
so much.
well, I know that you are a major fan of Joel Dueña because we got some great news that he's gonna be the Blue Beetle.
Well,
He
oh,
actually
I like the Blue Beetle.
confirmation. We have confirmation here. Um,
Confirmed.
super big news. It's been confirmed. There's been some rumors. Everybody's been saying, oh, we want him cast as Jamie Ray is the Blue Beetle. It's going to be an HBO. I don't know if it's going to be a film or a series. I that much I don't know at this point. More people, other people know. I'm sure because I have not been looking at any news stuff today. I haven't researched, but he's been confirmed, and it was kind of a cool thing here. I've got another video here for you guys, and I'm going to kind of show this one really quick so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Cobra Kai fans, you should be excited because Joel Maridueña got some great news. He's going to be DC's first Latino superhero. Jamie Ray is the Blue Beetle. This is exciting news because he got the news in a really unique way, in a punked style way. The director was sitting at a table next to him and he kind of got punked out. They eventually came over and told him that he got the part. He called his mom and they had a blast. I'm very sure. What are you guys thinking about this? So I was not there. I know the
Ooh.
video made it sound like like I was there. But anyway, was super cool. So the reason why I was talking about this is because it was a really funny way. I guess they kind of joked with him. They brought him to a dinner, and just so happened that the director was sitting there. He was like, "Oh, what the heck? This is crazy." And he sat down like halfway, let him go almost halfway through the dinner, just making and he's like, what the heck am I here for? And then finally they came over halfway through the dinner, talked to him and let him know that he got the part, and they were just messing with him. They did a couple other things, but they didn't report on that. But it was it was actually kind of cool because this is some really great news. This is not DC's first Latino superhero. It is the DCEU. So the first person of color who's going to be taking up a superhero mantle in the DC universe.
I'm all
Um,
for that.
yeah, super cool, super cool. I'm excited about that one. What do you think, Ambrosia?
Um, well, I have to go back and watch Cobra Kai so I know who he is. But wait, how do you say his name?
I say Jolo. I know that you probably can say it different, and I know that I'm probably butchering it, but Maridueña is the last name.
Oh, I love that name. Um, I that's so beautiful. I am super excited because I'm all for having more diverse characters in
Yeah.
movies, and I mean in comic books in general. We've seen that over the years in comic books, but
Hmm.
they're not
Yeah.
represented as much in the film industry. So
Yeah.
that makes me super excited.
And it's cool because the director is actually a person of color too. He's actually a Latino descent, so it's gonna be super cool. I'm all about it, and I really hope that they do a really good job. I know there's probably gonna be tons of people. People are so iffy right now with all this stuff because they're just like, DC and Marvel has so much plans for all these different character stuff, or all these different comic book properties going on right now.
Really?
And yeah, there's lots of stuff. There's even rumors that are kind of and rumors and speculation that kind of going roaming around Secret Invasion.
Oh,
Did
really?
you hear about this? So and it kind of there's one story here that kind of ties in to another story. So I don't know if you guys saw, but Secret or Agents of Shield star Chloe Bennett was scheduled to star in a Powerpuff Girls live action reimagining, and
I've
I
heard. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I've heard mixed things about this Powerpuff like live action.
Yeah, so it's crazy, but this is another thing here. Now, people are speculating, did Chloe's CW series exit hint at a Secret Invasion cameo?
Dun dun
Yeah,
dun. What do you
because
think?
so I don't know. I'm really hoping, but we may have some answers. We may have a little bit of a hint because another actress who is tied to Agents of Shield took to her Instagram and she puts out a cryptic post. She stated that she was popping some champagne with her and her boyfriend or significant other, and they were talking about, oh, they're celebrating, they just got back, they got to unpack, and now they have to pack up again, but I'm gonna hold on, I'm gonna show this to you guys again. I got another video. Sorry, I got videos galore today, but maybe this will clear up a little bit of what I'm talking about here for you guys. Chloe Bennett's Powerpuff exit hint at a Secret Invasion cameo. I'm not quite sure, but we might be a little bit closer to an answer there. Her Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. co star, Elizabeth Henstridge, took to her Instagram stating that she's packing for England. Yes, she's an England native, but that is where Secret Invasion will be filming in the next coming months. What do you guys think about that? Crazy stuff. So
I,
everybody's going nuts over that because the only reason why she would pop in a cork and heading back to England, people are thinking, not because she's gonna go visit family or anything.
maybe, maybe her sister's having a baby. I'm just,
Maybe.
I'm
Who
just kidding.
knows?
But I feel like I really need to jump on board with a lot of these TV shows. Um, I didn't realize like how amazing or how many TV shows I'm behind on.
Right. I know that I just looked when I was researching this, I was looking up stuff on CW, and they have so much. I thought they just had the Arrowverse. Now they have a show called Roswell. They have another, like, a
What's
remake
that
of,
about?
it's like like aliens
Wait, what?
in
I love
Roswell, New Mexico.
aliens.
I think it's Roswell. Is that correct? I think it's on CW if
Yeah.
I'm not correct. I think it is. And then there's another one. I think it's I just saw a bunch of them and I said, "Oh my gosh, are they really doing all this stuff?" Check it out. They got all kinds of crazy stuff. But Powerpuff Girls, are you kidding me? Number 1.
Yeah. Okay. I've heard so many things about it. Like, didn't they have to go back and like reshoot something or like change stuff up because like the
Yeah.
script got leaked and
Yeah, something like that. So there's all kinds of crazy nightmares happening with this production already. And then so Chloe Bennett actually bowed out because and she claimed she claimed I'm over here too excited about this. She claimed it was due to scheduling differences. And if you think about that, right now she wasn't really doing anything else I mean that I'm aware of. I'm sure she was, but the only thing that I can think of that would take precedence over something like this is a bigger or more major role for her,
oh,
right? So, or we're gonna get an Agents of Shield, Quake cameo.
who is she supposed to be in Powerpuff Girls?
Blossom, the pink one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's Blossom, I believe, right?
Yes, yeah, I had to think about it, but yeah.
Yeah, so she's gonna be the
So
pink
that was
one,
a
Blossom.
pretty big role.
Yeah, it's that's what I'm saying.
But
So it has to be
something
even bigger.
bigger.
something bigger than that, and something bigger is Secret Invasion, and that's where everybody's mind is going. So
Well, and then especially because so many rumors have been that this Powerpuff Girls may be a flop. So she was
that's
like, maybe this
also
is time for me to head
that's
out.
also one of those things as well. Um, but 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 these two are not the only ones that are doing weird things that are flying, or like flies flying around. Uh,
Ooh, tell us more.
so Sam Jackson, about a week or so ago, took to
Wait,
his Instagram and
s-
he posted some photos of his beard, of his
Agent
Nick
or
Cage, yeah,
yeah, his Nick Fury beard.
Nick Fury. I said Nick Cage, his Nick Fury beard, on, and a really really cool shirt. And he said, "I'm ready to go to work." And that was the first person who dropped something about Secret Invasion. And then we got Chloe's exit from the CW Powerpuff. And then we had Elizabeth Henstridge, dropping some stuff, and
Wait, who's Elizabeth Henstridge?
she plays, oh, what is her, I forget her character's name, but she's one of the scientists in Agents of Shield. She was there from the very beginning of that show.
Do you
um
like Agents of Shield?
I liked the first season, and the few other seasons. There's some in there that are kind of iffy, and then they kind of pick back up again. Right now I have no idea what they've done. I'm probably like 3 or 4 seasons behind.
How many seasons are there?
You know what? Off the top of my head, I don't know. I probably take a look it up really quick.
Oh no,
Um,
you don't have to do that.
but yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Let's see, Agents of Shield. How many seasons? Oh, whoops, that's not it. So, I mean, what do you think about this? Are you excited about getting some kind of, what kind of door does this open up for us if we get a cameo or a few cameos from the TV versions of the Marvel universe?
Um, honestly, I don't even know.
Really?
I think yeah, but again, this is because I'm not too invested into
Okay.
but I really think I should be because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot and so many things that are like cuz I strictly not strictly, but not because I'm like I have I don't know. I just read comic books and I take comic books more serious than I do TV shows.
Okay. Okay. So then you might, yeah, I don't know how many seasons they got, but you might like this next topic here then.
Ooh,
I don't know if you saw, but where's it at here? There's a brand new DC writer coming out very soon, and the writer is gonna blow your freaking mind because this person
ooh.
has never written a DC, but they've never written a comic book before.
Okay.
But they're a huge comic book icon. Well, I don't know. Let me just put this up here, and you guys can read that. Tell me what you think right here.
Danny DeVito.
Yep,
What?
this new DC writer is going to blow your mind because Danny DeVito is going to be writing a penguin-centric story in a DC anthology coming up. This is insane because
I love
everybody's
this stuff.
freaking out about all these rumors about that all these characters from all kinds of really cool Batman universes that we have all across the place are going to be popping up in the Flash. We got Michael Keaton popping up, right? And there's all kinds of other rumors. We're going to get some stuff like that, right? So this is some crazy cool stuff. Do you think that we might, get some more of Danny DeVito's Penguin,
Uh,
even after we get some stuff in right? If he after he takes his writing debut,
I would love that. I
oh,
love
cool.
Danny DeVito as the Penguin. I like that is a character that he gave me nightmares. Um,
Yeah.
like, and then for one, he also makes me question like my fashion choices of like you know how like it was style for girls to wear like the high waisted jeans for a while,
Okay, they're
like
coming
past
back.
like their belly button. Yeah, but I every time like I wore them, I'm always like, wait, do I look like the Penguin right now? So I have
I
him to
get
thank for, like, me not dressing like, he saved me some from some pretty
that.
problematic, like,
Yeah, yeah.
outfits. So
Well,
thank you, Danny DeVito.
well, I'm well, I completely understand because I eat just like the penguin. But this is a really cool one because it's this one's going to be coming out in Gotham City Villains and Anniversary Giant. The art is going to be drawn by Dan Mora.
Oh,
Um and it's going to be an anniversary celebration of Penguin. This is the it's really cool because I guess this is a really cool anniversary celebration. Penguin showed up in Detective Comics number 58 in 1941. Um, this would be a really cool topic for you to kind of drop on an episode of comic book history lessons.
yes, I think I just dived into the 1940s.
Super cool. This is cool. So you're going to talk about the Penguin then.
Yes,
Awesome. So are you excited? Maybe we're going to see something. Maybe we're going to see him reprise his role in the Flash? Question mark. Are we?
that'd be cool.
Would this be a spoiler showing us that he's going to show up? And how cool would that be?
I would love some of those like characters to come back.
Mhm.
However, wait, was it in? No, it wasn't. I was thinking of what is the which Batman movie is it? The one that we have the hockey players from hell with Mr. Freeze in there.
Um, I can't remember. Oh, is that that's the Batman with the nipples? That's what you're
Yep.
talking about.
Yep.
The it's not Batman Forever. It's Batman with the three. I don't know what the heck
I
they're
don't know.
called.
As long as we don't get Batman on ice skates, I'm okay.
There you go. Right. Oh my god.
Also, the trailer for I'm really behind. Like I said, you know how people are like anticipating like trailers and are like refreshing every day to like
Okay.
in hopes of a new trailer. I'm not like that. I
Okay.
uh typically the first time I see trailers is I don't see trailers actually. I
Okay.
typically the first time like I see movies is when I go in.
Yeah.
But I saw the trailer for the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. Pattinson? Pattinson.
Did they drop a trailer? I have not seen the trailer yet. I have not seen
Yeah.
the trailer because you know what I was doing. I was too busy watching the Let There Be Carnage trailer. But
Oh,
did you hear what this Venom actor said?
what?
Tom Hardy will not give up on, trying to get a crossover going with Spider-Man with Tom Hardy's Venom and Spider-Man, Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
I love that.
Oh, how cool would
I
this be?
I
I don't know if
that's
it,
like a dream for me is
right.
like it has to be done right because I love
Mhm.
those are my 3 favorite. Carnage, Venom, and Spider-Man. That would
Yeah.
be a dream.
I mean, it's only going to help this franchise, right? Because it's going to connect the Sinister Six or whatever they're trying to plan to come out anyway, right? So
Mhm.
it's only going to kind of I'm I'm up, I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm all for it. Give me some stuff, but give me some more content to watch, right? But this is my thing. I don't know how at first I was gonna be one of those gatekeepery type people and be like, I don't want this kind of Venom, and it's not my Venom. And then I was like, no, dude, I Venom's back on this. Venom has got his own freaking movie. This is hecka cool. You know what I mean? So
Well,
I'm,
and the
I'm
thing is that like I feel like there are so many different types of Venom. Like we've seen such a diverse within the writing. And
yeah,
so a lot of people don't know how they feel with like the comedy that
mm,
Tom Hardy has put into Venom, but at the same
yeah,
time, like I don't know, we see that um I feel like it also gives the symbiote a personality of its own because it is its own
mhm,
entity. It's
yeah.
a what is it called? I mean, it's an alien,
Yeah, I forgot
essentially.
what the heck. Because they did that comic book run when they were going around. They had their own name. They actually came out with the name. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, and
I did a show about it and I completely forgot the name now. But it's been so long. If you guys know out there, if anybody's watching, you guys know the name of the race of because I know in the comic books they wrote it, and it's not too long ago. It had to be within the
mm,
last 2 years that they
I
wrote
don't
it.
know why I can't remember it.
Can't remember it either. I think
Um,
I want to say it starts with a K. No, I don't know. Anyway,
I
yeah,
don't.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
They
it's
came out with
gonna.
their name. It's gonna bother me now. Look at
Yeah,
she's gonna type
hold
it
on,
up.
I'm
But
I'm
yeah,
I'm looking it up.
I'm excited about this one. But this is the thing. How excited are you about Let There Be Carnage? Have you seen the trailer yet?
I have that also came
Okay,
out. So I saw
mixed
the
reviews.
yeah, like always, but I think what is Clentar.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what's going to be a really big defining factor for me is the rating because if
Is
you
it
are
PG
gonna make,
13?
yes, oh, well,
Okay,
they haven't come out yet. They haven't come out
but
with
it's
it
probably
yet.
going to be.
But the thing is if you're gonna do a good Carnage movie, it has to be rated R because like that's what he is about. He just rips people like in half. And
Yeah, well,
but
a
like
lot of people are complaining about how rated R Suicide Squad was, and they were like, "Well, if you guys," and then how many times have you heard? I'm sure you have. People say if you guys want to watch a bloody, gory Guardians of the Galaxy, go watch Suicide Squad, right?
oh, I actually haven't heard that at all.
You haven't heard that? So many people
No.
in my circle have said that.
But yet I don't kind of like comic book friends like in the real world. For the
Neither do
past
I.
week I've been hanging out with like teachers and
Yeah.
kids and even at that I'm like, have you seen this? Oh, I got asked like in one of those like get to know you circles. They were like, your job is like your next job is the most like is the main character in the last movie you saw. The last movie I saw was Suicide Squad. So everyone is like a doctor because I watched what is that doctor show? Oh, Grey's Anatomy. Or
Okay.
like I'm a s- I would be a something like from like this girly thing and then I was like I would be a supervillain. And like
That's awesome. From
faces were
Suicide
like,
Squad, they're like, "Oh my gosh, she said suicide."
yes, yes, yes. And I'm like, hi. I'm very, very out of the so when it comes to, like, people
Awesome.
having, uh
All that means, Ambrosia, is that you're the cool teacher. That's all that means.
phew, I try. However, one time, my assistant principal, like, literally today, we're having this conversation, and he came up to me, he's like, "You identify with Ratcatcher, don't you?" And, like, with Ratcatcher too, and I was like, "Yes." And then, like, my other
Funny.
teacher friend who was right there, she's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "You don't get it, it's okay."
That's funny.
No,
um,
so I haven't heard that at all, that they called it a gory Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah, gory, gory. I forgot. I already forgot what I said, but yeah, pretty much a gory Guardians of the Galaxy. Rated R, whatever. Um, yeah, man, I'm all about it. I'm open for more content, more superhero content. Bring it all on. Bring it
Me
all
too.
on.
I just really hope, like, if they're gonna do Carnage, I really hope it's gonna be rated R because I've never read a rated PG-13 Carnage comic.
Yeah. um, I've got another one here. Have you seen? I got this is gonna be my last one here, and then we'll go right into your pull list breakdown because we got a lot to talk about. Um, have you seen? Have you seen Night of the Living Dead? George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of a cool one here. So they are going to be reanimating Night of the Living Dead in an animated form. It's going to be called Night of the Animated Dead. Did you see what I did? I said reanimated. That was awesome. That
I
was
love it.
hilarious. Did you like
I
my
love
pun
it.
there? My animate. Okay.
I
Anyway.
love your puns.
My wife says if you have to explain it, it's not funny. So.
I feel like that's me with, like, everything I make jokes about, and that's something that my husband would tell me.
Right. This one's really cool. You got okay. I've got a small video and there's a small little clip at the end. I don't know if should we let everybody play it?
Yes. Let's
Everybody
watch
stuck
it.
around, so why not? Let's
Let's
play
watch
it
it.
really quick. Oh
Maybe
wait,
everyone's sticking around for your videos.
oh wait, I did not put the video. I did not put the right video up there. That's my bad.
Promise
Ooh,
broken.
I messed up for you guys. That's my bad. Anyway, it's really cool. It looks really gorgeous. If you guys are on TikTok, head over to TikTok and check out the Geek Collective. I have the video on there, and you guys can check it out, and watch the little video there. It's really really cool. And then, but I can't show a lot of it because it's a red band trailer. This is going to be R rated. And it's going to be
The animated series?
the animated series is going to be R rated. It's going to be pretty crazy cool.
I'm excited for it. What is it? What
I think
platform is it going
I
to be
think
on?
IGN, if I'm not mistaken. Don't maybe look it up, but don't quote me on that one.
Okay.
I think I saw their logo on there. Not quite sure. And I think they're doing, I don't know if it's going like to be straight to DVD, but I did see a trailer where it showed that it was going to go straight there. So,
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. But it's kind of cool. I think that's really really cool.
Oh, I think that's so
Bring it back.
exciting.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for it because I love Night of the Living Dead, and so I think it'd be. I'm not huge into animated series, and
Yeah.
but I would love to see that one.
You're not into animated series, not even like the adult types, not even like Bob's Burgers.
Oh, I love Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers
Peanut
is like
is my spirit animal.
oh my god.
Um, I love. Okay, I was just gonna say I'm not really into
Yep.
animated series except for Bob's Burgers.
So me and my wife, we both joke that that I'm Bob and she's Linda.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
I have, I don't know if my Funko Pops, I don't know where they are. My babies have been in here, so, and they like to play with my Funko Pops. I have a Bob and Linda Funko Pop somewhere.
I used to have all of them and then we sold them, but I have like these weird do you remember like their green little like the
like a
flubber looking
Chicopee.
character? Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
have them all in that form.
My oh yeah, when they did that one episode,
Uh-huh.
my daughter has a Coochie Kobe in there, and we got it signed by the artist who actually does Bob's Burgers and the
That's
artwork
so
for the show.
cool.
Super cool. Yeah. Super cool. You know what? Guess what time it is, Ambrosia?
It's game time.
It's yeah, it's time for your pull list breakdown. And guess what? We have a cool little video bumper for you guys. Check this out.
I love video.
And yep,
You
it's
know,
that time. It's that time for Ambrosia's pull his breakdown.
yay! You know what we didn't talk about either is Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah,
Um,
free comic book day was this weekend, and I know you
yes,
attended.
I did. I brought my niece. It was her first comic book. She's
That's so
5,
cool.
and
That's awesome.
it was so cool.
I love it.
And our comic book store went like super all out. They had they bought an ice cream, like they rented out an ice cream truck,
Oh,
and
so
then
cool.
they were giving out like free popsicles,
That's
like
awesome.
which was
That's
like
awesome.
super neat. And then they had like barbecues, and then they had like this car show, but like with like
Oh
famous
wow.
movie cars, so like the
Yeah.
Jurassic Park cars and like the Batmobile and everything.
Mhm.
So it was so much fun. There was like the series that the stuff that I was really looking for, they never got in. So hopefully
Oh really?
they said that they'll put it in my
Which
pull
one was
list.
that?
But it was the James Tynion one.
Something is killing children.
Yes, but
Okay.
it was a new series that he was doing,
Oh,
um, which is oh no, I didn't have it.
is it his own self published one?
No, it was through. It looks like the title and everything looks exactly like something killing the children.
Okay.
It was called. Here it comes.
And was this in
Oh, Slaughterhouse.
okay? And was that they were giving away for a free comic book day?
Yeah, that was one of the free comic books.
Super cool day. Did you pick up your Scout free comic book?
They didn't have it.
They didn't have it. It was White Ash.
Yeah, they didn't have
White
that one.
Ash
And then
Zero too.
they were also missing Stillwater as well. They're missing
Ooh.
a couple.
Yeah, so those ones
And
are really hard to. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you get a shop that has them. But those ones, because they're like those ones that people are really anticipating to get, they are really, really rare to get. I don't know why,
Well,
but I think
one of my friends, they go to, like, multiple comic book stores on Free
yeah,
Comic Book Day,
yeah.
um, and they, like, head out at, like, 8:30 and stand in line. Um
It's like you said too. You said last week that some of this stuff, so they have to purchase these books still, right? And some of the shops don't purchase those other books because they think that nobody's gonna buy them, or no, I mean nobody's gonna pick them up or whatever. So they don't do that. They only have a small budget to grab the most popular ones.
Mhm.
Free Comic Book Day tells them which ones are going to be most popular, so they pick from those tiers, and only the select few shops who really know about those books being really good will pick them up, and
Mhm.
actually have somebody who will pick them up will grab them. So that is a better bet to go to multiple shops to do that.
Yeah.
I
Well,
I
and
have a
then
shop locally that does a thing because it's located downtown where we live, and they have partnered with multiple businesses on the entire block where they actually grab multiples of these, and they get every
oh.
single comic book that has been released that week, and you can go and hit every shop. They have maybe like 20 to 30 shops around the downtown area that you can hit every single shop and pick up all the books if you wanted.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we
That's
did.
cool.
We used to do that every year up until before the pandemic. So
The before times.
before times.
Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, and that makes sense, especially what makes it hard is, I mean, they do limit people, so they
yeah.
can't just grab,
Some of
like,
them do it. Yeah,
everything.
it's hard.
So you have to, like, for if you have, my comic book shop did, if you have a pull list, you could get 5, and
Okay.
if you didn't, you could get 3,
Mhm.
which is, like, it has its ups and downs.
Yeah, some of them are cool. Some spots they just put them all out and just they don't care how many you grab. Some of
Oh,
them,
really? I thought that was,
some
like,
yeah.
a rule.
Sometimes no, it's just up to the shop and who enforces it or not. Sometimes some shops, you know that they're just gonna get one small box of it, and whoever gets it and gets it.
Yeah.
Um, but like some of the shops, you know that all the kids are gonna go to that one shop. So you know this shop over here is more catered to people who just dig. So you know if they get if even if they get free comic books, they're not gonna get the kids stuff. You know what I mean? So you can
Oh,
go,
yeah.
or you can even sometimes hit them. Like if you're a really good in, would be like, hey man, just can you order this one for me or whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can do some cool stuff to get the good ones though, man.
I always
So
just I always think that, I believe what everyone says, like, so I thought that was, like, the Santa Claus of comic books said, like, "Oh, no, no, only if you're a good little girl, if you could get 5." And I'm like,
right.
5, that's it."
Yeah, it's cool. Like I would be one of those, like if I had a shop, a physical shop, I would be that one shop that tries to partner with multiple places or give people the opportunity to get every single book
Yeah,
cuz
same.
that's you know
That's where
the
you'll
fun
see
of
my
it.
anxiety get up and, like, my sweat, like, start just, like, rolling down my face of, like, "Oh, I don't know which one."
Well, you don't even know how happy my son was the first year that we took him, and we came home literally like I came home with a fat stack like this, and he came home with a fat stack of his own, and
Oh.
and what was so cool afterwards is the funnest time and the most awesome memory that I have is me and him putting our books out on the bed and bag and boarding them.
Oh, I love
Like
that so much.
that was the most fun thing, and that's when I taught him how to handle the books and how to read them and how to take care of them and make sure that they don't get bent and all that good stuff that makes a collecting father proud.
Oh, that is amazing. I love that. Um, yeah, last week I also bought remember I told you how we do, like, online, like, they do streaming sales, and then I
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
stuff, and then I forget about it? That
Something's
was
coming soon.
ugh, I
Just
did
letting you
that.
guys
Oh,
know.
yes.
Just
Which
letting
is
you guys.
great because then people will be like me and buy stuff and then forget about it, and so, but I got,
Like this. Something's coming soon. Sorry.
not trying to give anything away.
Not trying
Um,
to not trying to
hint
give you guys
anything.
any hints or anything.
But I picked up, Jonathan Hickman's, Avengers run, which I love,
Mhm.
and so they had, like, all of the issues, which I love issues, so I bought that, and so then they brought out, like, the giant box, and I was like, "Oh, yeah. Surprise."
So cool.
Okay, so sorry, comic books.
Oh,
Okay.
tangent,
Oh,
sorry.
I know. Moon Knight issue 2 came out this week. I loved issue 1,
I
so I'm s
forgot. Okay,
it's so
while you're
good.
doing that, I gotta pull up something because before we leave, I remind me about Moon Knight.
Okay.
Okay, remind
Um,
me because at the end of this, before we leave, I'm gonna get. I have an asset that I gotta put up here
okay.
and show you guys.
So Moon Knight issue 2 came out. I'm super excited. Miles Morales annual came out. Star Wars issue 16. Ooh, Sinister War issue 3. That has been a fun one. X-Men: The Trial of Magneto. Star Wars Bounty Hunters issue number 3. Reading the Star Wars books has got me so pumped for Disneyland.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
going to Disneyland in a couple weeks.
Oh,
And
really?
yes, and I signed up to build a lightsaber and a droid, and I'm like so
Okay,
excited.
I gotta ask you. I don't want to ask you over the air, but I'll ask you prices and all that stuff because I wanted to get an idea for my family of what it's gonna take from all my freaking
Do you
dust.
have a kid? Do you have a kidney?
Me,
I'm
I've
I'm gonna
only
be
got one of
selling
those left.
mine.
I've only got one left.
All right, King the Conqueror issue 1 came out too, so I think that's gonna be really cool. Black Cat, Spider Woman, Gamma Flight, and I'm excited. Warhammer came out too,
Okay,
and I'm
cool.
really excited. Especially, it's written by Turin Grenbeck, and
Oh,
I love her. She is like my style icon and my
you've spoken to her before too, haven't you?
yes. So
That's
I
so
pretend
cool.
like, and she follows me on Twitter, so I pretend like we're BFFs.
There you go.
So that was Marvel. In terms of DC, Nightwing has been so good. We have Batman and Catwoman, Superman and the Authority issue number 2 came out. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow came out. Superman Red and Blue. Ooh, Shazam. That's been good too. Batman Secret Files, Clown Hunter. I've been loving the Secret Files. I think it's been really cool. So
Really?
that's for
Well,
DC. And then some independents. We have where are we at? Radiant Black. I'm really behind on Radiant Black, but that came out. Static season 1 issue 3 comes out as well.
yeah.
Time Before Time, which has been a really cool time traveling one, has been great. Eat the Rich by Boom Comics, or from Boom Comics.
I saw that crazy looking.
It looks so good, yeah. And then we have Serial issue number 6. Home. I've been loving Home a lot.
Oh yeah.
Issue 5 came out, yeah. Let's see, let's see. I think that I think that's it.
Is that
Maybe.
it?
No, it's never. It's never. Oh, ooh. Extraordinary, which is written. It's from Titan Books, but it's written by V.E. Schwab, who
Okay.
I really enjoy her as an author. She writes a lot of like fantasy books, which has been awesome. Ooh, Black Cotton.
Black Cotton, yeah.
Ooh, let's see. There's this new one called Teether, Long and Lonesome Road by Antarctic Press. It looks scary, and I like that.
That's I haven't heard
What
about that one, but I want to check it out.
what's on your scalp pull list?
So a handful of things came out. Stanley the Snowman came out. A handful of those really
Oh,
cool
he
covers
looks
coming
so
out.
cute.
Yeah, and then Salmon is Talking Gun number 4. Um,
Oh, okay.
uh, Shite Show Volume 1 trade paperback came out this week.
Wait, is it
Broken
really
Souls.
called Shite Show, or is it
It's
like?
called it's SHIT show.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if
Um,
like
Broken Souls Ballad hit second printing, which is cool.
Ooh.
This is the book here, and this is the CBS and exclusive cover here. This book is so gorgeous here. This one's actually on sale. Super cool. And then handful of other things. Obviously Count Draco Knuckle Duster was already out. That has come out, which is this one here as well. Other
Ooh.
gorgeous book here. If you guys haven't seen this one, really, really cool. I suggest you guys check that one out. By the Horns 4, Black Cotton number 4. You got Midnight Western Theater number 3. We Don't Kill Spiders number 1 has been out, but they dropped another couple covers. So really, really cool, guys. If you guys want some Scout Comics, if you want those ones, head on over to scoutcomics.com and at checkout put geek, that is GEEK, and get 10% off.
Ooh, 10% discounts.
Yeah.
Ooh, reminder, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. So yeah, I accidentally popped it up a second ago. But so Moon Knight, there's the internet went crazy because there's a leak, a Moon Knight leak. But I'm wondering, is it a whoops, I need to fix that because I need to put a space between there. But I'm wondering, is it fake or is it real? I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. What do you think about this, Ambrosia? Is this fake or is this real?
Oh.
Is it because there's rumors, there's things going on. They've been kind of keeping this one under their hat a little bit, that
Yeah.
Moon Knight has
Where
been
did you
in
see
production, but
that?
nobody, so it's all over the internet right now. But this is the thing, not one reputable pop culture news source is reporting that this is real.
Okay.
I'm seeing a bunch of these pop up, but there's one that says property of Marvel across the bottom of it, but
Oh.
it almost looks like somebody put it there because I've seen other photos that look like this and there's nothing at the bottom. So I'm wondering that if this is just a really, really good fake or if it's real, because I also saw somebody's footage, like footage of somebody filming, and it looked like somebody wearing it didn't look like similar, but it looked like the same kind of color of this suit here. So there's lots of speculation that there's a lot of those kind of leaks coming out right now, but not one reputable culture news source is saying that this is real.
See,
Only reason
well,
why I'm saying it is because it's speculation and we talk about that stuff.
I'm always like, I just told you that I believe in Santa. So obviously, I'm like, it has to be real. But then also, like, it looks like that's some like CGI. I don't know. Like, look at the eyes. That doesn't look
It
like
does
that
not look
looks
like.
like edited.
Yeah, yes, there's so much, like this is a different picture here, but I've seen other pictures where there's a little bit more of the actual photo shown here, and right above his head, off to the right here, there's a little bit more stuff there that looks like broken and kind of weird, like somebody tried to do like there's a lot going on with this photo here that does not look completely right to me.
I'm gonna say
but
fake.
but I'm gonna say fake too. But at the same time, how cool would this be to see something like this?
Oh, that'd
And
be so cool.
now, I'm gonna sit here, and sit back and be like, remember that time, and when it comes out, remember that time, Ambrosia, that we both said that this fake. Look at the dang suit now. So
But I'm waiting. We need to play a game that's like called like fake or real. I mean, oh yeah, I like the leak or fake.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll just make that a game because that's what we also did last week with like the Sorcerer Supreme
yeah,
Spider-Man suit.
yeah, the suit, yeah, yeah.
But I think that's gonna be real, and it's really funny because I was listening to some of my friends talk, and they think that we're gonna get like the gold and black Spider-Man suit, but I don't
Uh,
think we're gonna get that suit. I think we're gonna get this like
well,
really cool
well,
Doctor
that's
Strange.
that's the color of that Doctor Strange suit, which is gold and
Oh,
black.
was it?
Yeah, it was gold and
I thought
black.
it was
Oh, it
gold
was.
and blue.
So it was gold, blue, and black. Well, take a look at my TikTok videos and you'll see. Send those to your friends and make sure that they circulate it around too.
I had to get a VPN for school because I didn't get TikTok in my classroom, and I was
Oh,
like,
fun.
this has something has to change.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, that's all the news I've got. I've got a couple other things too, but I don't think we can just end it there. We're kind of over on time there. But anyway, it's been a whole lot of fun, Ambrosia. This is cool.
Yeah. I needed this. Thank you. My goal for like this year is to not make teaching my personality trait and to be more balanced of like doing the things that I love
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
being able to teach at the same time. So like I walked in and I was so low energy and now I'm like, anyone want to run a marathon? I'm going to go read 20 comic books right now.
There
So
you go.
thanks. I needed this. Thank you so much.
And you know what? How many times have we heard so many people say that comic books have become, like a counseling session? It's become, mental health. I don't know. I escape. It's my escape. It's my fun. This is my fun thing. Sitting in this room and researching and talking about all this cool, fun stuff that I find exciting is what I love to do, and man, why not? It's better than being out there doing something horrible. So I agree. Pass it along, give somebody some inspiration to do the same.
And I'm so excited because I was able to put comic books in my classroom again.
So cool. That's awesome. That's I love that. This is all, and that's the one thing I do. I do love that this medium gives us the opportunities to share it even with kids, with adults, with your parent. Like this medium is for everyone. I love it.
One more thing, and then I promise to let you guys go.
Sure.
Like I set up my classroom, and I'll post it on TikTok and everything because it took a long time. But and this is like why I do it and why I put my own money into things. This little girl, little sixth grader, so cute. She walks into my classroom and she gasped, and she goes,
So
"Your
cool.
classroom is so beautiful. I love Star Wars." And instantly,
That's
got
awesome.
you. I love it. So
That's it. That's what it is, right? That's what it's about. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and Ambrosia right here on Wednesday Warriors Live. You guys can find us at Wednesday Warriors Live. That's WEDWARRIORSLIVE on Twitter. Find us on Facebook and all that fun stuff. Check us out right here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST, and we'll talk to you guys about all your favorite geeky pop culture needs. Ambrosia, please let them know where they can find you in your podcast.
you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Ambrosia_Linda and TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes, as well as anywhere podcast stream at Comic Book History Lessons.
Awesome. Comic Book History Lessons is a Geek Collective exclusive, so you guys can find her right there on Geek Collective. If you guys want to check her out, if you guys can't find her on any of your podcast players, please let us know and reach out to us at ageofradio.org, and we'll find you, and we'll make sure that we get that show right there wherever you guys can find it if it's not there. Thanks again for everybody, and thank you, Chris at B2O Bat Books. Make sure you guys listen to Professor Frenzy. They drop an episode every Wednesday. They dropped one today, so check it out. You can find them anywhere that podcasts are played. And remember, I've got a ton of shows like the House of Indie, where you can find where I talk to independent creators and we interview them. I also have Two Scout Geeks, where I talk about Scout comics and all that good stuff. I am also producing a handful of streams. We've got one that drops every Wednesday during the day. Around 12 EST, with the president of Scout, James Hake, and Jen over at The Experience, and it's pretty cool. You guys check it out. I'm highly involved with that show. Chris, you are welcome. You are one of our very, very loyal listeners and watchers. Thank you for watching and hanging out with us from the very beginning. You are amazing. Thank you, sir.
He's a real MVP.
Yeah, definitely. And again, thank you guys for hanging out with us right here on Two Scout Geeks. I gotta play that again. Sorry.
I don't think we're Two Scout Geeks.
I mean, not Two Scout Geeks. Look at that. I mean, you're right. Guys, you guys don't know how busy I'm so busy on Wednesdays now. It's so much. You guys thought that comic book shop owners were busy on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. doing live streams all day long and talking about comic books and selling comic books. Like I'm tired. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what day it is. Anyway,
I don't know that either.
I'm lucky we have this show on Wednesday. I wouldn't know what it is. Anyway, thanks for listening to us, watching us right here on Wednesday Warriors, a Geek Collective exclusive. We'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna drop this right here for you guys. Well, peace out.